Trying to remember everything. I do apologize. The one thing it had that I wasn't too big of a fan of was the chain drive. Most of the adventure bikes that I've seen are shaft drive. So this was a chain drive. I guess I could get used to that if I decided to go for that bike. But I see myself more so with an adventure bike that has a shaft drive, less maintenance, and is protected. And I also worry about, because it's a KTM. Back in the days, KTM was always a great bike, but they were notorious for problems. I hate to buy something and then it's always in the shop. I just felt like I was robbed or something. Like people are just going, yeah, you just bought it for the look, but you never ride the thing. Like back in the days, they always said you had two Jaguars because one was always broken. Well, that's how KTM was back in the days. But I did like the style of the bike. It was very nice. I mean, plenty of features that I thought were very useful. The side cases, I was about to say the tackle box. The side case box were a little too expensive to be an attachment for a bike. I felt $600 for the rear box. It was like $675. I was like, man, just for you could store some stuff in there. I thought that was a little ridiculous. I would definitely look into an aftermarket box for that if I did decide to go with that bike. But I'm also looking at the Super Tanneray ES. I was looking at that before for an adventure bike, and I do like it. I really do. Everything is just like the KTM, except there's a shaft drive. And I believe it's Yamaha, and so it's a great, reliable bike. Yamaha gets it right. It's not a popular adventure bike. Everybody always says it doesn't have enough horsepower, so they think it's a little too boring, but that's okay. I don't mind boring as long as it has enough power for two-up riding. That's good for me. And then I also, he had on the shop, it was actually sold. Someone bought a beautiful, it was the same color as my bike up on top. It was a beautiful wine Can-Am Limited. So I didn't sit on it because the gentleman was picking it up today. That day, not today, that day was for yesterday. And he was walking me through the features though. I was like, wow, this is so nice. I mean, it had the heated seats, the heated grips. It had everything, people. The thing almost was ready to serve me lunch, I guess you could say. But that was one of my nice little adventures. I rode there after work, hopped on the bike, and decided to take a scoot out very quickly because I got home kind of early. It was an early day. Right now, I'm still training, and I'll be training for like another month or so, and then I'm back inside, which is a good thing. I hate to be training out in the winter. And excuse me. So I rode over there and checked out the bike. And it's a nice feature to have, it's a nice option to add to the garage. So an adventure bike or Can-Am, could it be in the future? You never know. You never know. Back to the cold weather riding. These heated grips are beautiful. I mean, my hands are warm. It feels like I have them on the oven. Like, when you come in and come in from the house and your mom is cooking dinner and she's got the oven on, and you immediately walk over to the oven and place your hands on it and just go like, oh my goodness, these feel good. Or you come in and you have a radiator. For those who live in New York, you know what I'm talking about, because that's how everybody used to warm their hands up real quick. Walk over to the radiator and touch it fast. Burn your hand up, but they were warm. So as you can see, I'm heading down. Like I said, I'm not going too far. We got plans today. The windshield firmament is doing very nicely, blocking the cold air. I'm not even feeling any wind today, which is good. So it has good wind management. And the lower wind deflectors are doing a great job. So I'm not feeling anything really. I'm encased in this nice still pocket. Actually, on my feet. I feel something on my feet, but I know that there are some highway bar like shields you can put over it. I guess they're leather or something that you can enhance the wind protection of the bike. Did you see that? That's a very nice old car that you can add onto the bike. I'm not sure if I'm going to add it on. I got to find it for a good price because everywhere I look, it was like $100. And one guy, he had it on his bike, and I was like, this is just a piece of leather. There's nothing special about this thing. This should be like $30-40. So if I can find one on eBay for $34-40, I'll add it on. I'm not spending $100 just to wrap my tubular bars on the bike for some wind management. That's ridiculous. In my eyes, if anyone else done it, hey, more power to you. But you know, I like it. You know, I like that my bike is handling the cold very well. And the engine heat. You know, people in the summertime complain that their bikes are too hot and they burn up. Well, this is liquid cooled, so I don't feel the heat that much. But I have my legs tucked close, and it's providing some good heat on the legs. The bike is breathing right now. All this cold air. It sounds different too. Have you ever rode your bike in the winter? I'm sorry, in the colder seasons, and compare the sound to it in the warmer season? It always has that deeper growl because it's the air. Because it's so cold, there's a more concentration of air. So the bike is, getting more air into the engine. It's breathing better. So I like it. I do. My bike sounds good. If I didn't have the earplugs in, I'd be taking my time and hearing how the engine sounds. So what do you guys do? How do you dress when it's cold outside? I know NC Stoney, he goes around. Harley Everyday Rider, he goes around and it's cold. NC Stoney's in the warmer climate, so I don't know if he's kind of geared down, but Harley Everyday Rider, he has a good blog. He has a really good blog. Me and him, I think, have a little competition to see who can ride longer. Well, you may beat me if the snow falls in New York first. But then the weatherman said, it may snow tomorrow, flurries possible, but then it goes right back up into the 60s. Like, you got to do that on days I don't want to ride. Go in the 60s when I want to ride, and possible flurries on the weekdays when we got to go to work. I do like watching Harley Everyday Rider videos. Very nice. And Sam Smith, I actually just subscribed to his channel, and he lives in Georgia. He actually lives in the same town that my sister lives in, or the next town. No, she lives in the same town there. I have some cousins that live there, and they don't ride, unfortunately. But it's nice to see someone in the Georgia area, and he's finding these covered bridges. I never had a covered bridge. Never rode over one in my life. Now I got to look on the map and find one so I can add it to my blog, add it to my adventure, basically. But Sam Smith has some good blogs, man. He rides in some really nice nice areas. He showed us the Atlanta traffic, and I was just like, that's traffic, but that ain't nothing compared to New York traffic. And New York traffic is nothing compared to Japan's traffic. You seen that? Go on YouTube and Google Japan's traffic. That is ridiculous. I don't know why people drive over there. But it was nice that he shared traffic. I'd have never did that. I'd have just been like, I got to get out of here. Why did I come this way? So, but that's it. This is just a little quick blog today. I didn't want to go too crazy. Give a couple of shout outs. I like Wheels Not Heels. Did you see her adventure? She went out. Where did they go? Man, I'm so mad I don't remember where they went. But Wheels Not Heels, her and her husband and son did an adventure out. I believe it was a 2 weeks adventure. And man, the areas they rode in was gorgeous. I was like, man, this is nice. This is nice. It was wide open spaces. You seen the storm in the background. I was like, they're going to catch rain. I saw it from the TV. It was going to catch rain, and they did. It was a storm cloud. It was heading towards a storm cloud. Also, Shadow DBS, he has the Super Tenere ES. He did a cross trek ride. He rode from his house. He's in Texas. I believe he rode to Las Vegas. Yes, he did. He rode to Las Vegas and he shared his adventure there. I think that was nice. You know, desert riding is different. You know, we in the New York State and the country states, we have all the curves, but desert riding